I've got a nice, painful chest routine to show you today. So cue that title screen. Let's get to work. All right, your first exercise is going to be similar to what we've done before for a warm-up. We're going to use the bands, push out, together, under, over, out, and together. You're going to rip off about 10 or 12 reps of those. If you have the bands that clip to ankle straps, put a second set of straps around your elbow area, your bicep elbow area. That adds a little bit extra pressure when you're having to push from here as well as from here, okay? So that's the way we're gonna get this first one started. We're gonna double that up and then triple it up with a couple other things. As soon as you're done with the 10, 11, 12 pushes, whatever you choose to do, you're going to very simply cross those bands over one another. Every time you cross those over, you're pinching and contracting that chest against the resistance of the bands, especially if they're coming from this bicep point like we discussed earlier. And then the last motion you're going to do, one arm at a time, you're just going to simply push out like you're punching, but you contract and squeeze that chest on every single rep. Have fun with this one. Buddy. Now that we've got that painful nonsense out of the way, the next thing we're going to go to is going to be a 4 position. That's this many for those of you that, I don't need to say it. 4 position on a bench with the dumbbells. First position is going to be an extreme incline. Second position, regular to low incline. Third position, of course, will be flat. Fourth position will be at a decline. The reason we work them in that particular order is the upper chest area is the one that most people are the weakest in and need the most development. They're okay down here. This is your decline work. This is your incline work that'll hit this up here. That extreme incline will give you one angle up here. Your next incline is going to give you another angle. Now, I don't want to misrepresent this. You cannot isolate a certain area of your chest. Your entire chest is going to work. There's no secret little muscle up there that you have to work with incline. However, if you want that full look, incline is how you develop it with incline presses and incline band flies, not the dumbbell flies. Those are useless. Okay, so we're going to hit those 4 positions in that order. This is the most difficult one to do, so we start with it. This is your next most difficult, so we do that next, and so on. The easiest is always the decline. You might even want to add some weight for that decline. Be very, very careful about your form in coming down, that your elbows don't go past your chest. Or in other words, we'll put it this way. Pretend you're doing them on the floor. You can only go down that far. That's as far as your elbows should go down, especially on that decline, so you don't risk injury to your rotator cuffs. Okay, now I want you to take a little break. If you haven't already done it, I have recently posted a proper bench press video. It shows all of the form, it gives technique, it gives you the clues, how you need to do it right, to stay safe, and it is also the most powerful way, whether you're powerlifting or you're just lifting to grow. You want to follow that instruction. I've detailed that for you. Please watch that first. If you've already watched it, here we go. We're going to apply that. We're going to rip out anywhere between 15 at the most and no less than 6 or 8 reps. I like to stay in that 8 to 10 rep range for my bench. You're going to come down the second that that bar touches your chest. You're going to get ready to exhale. You're going to expand that chest, contract it real well, and push with the chest. You're not going to bounce that bar up off of your chest to get it up. That is just silly, and you're working a lot of stuff beside your chest. Maybe that's why you're walking around with a sunken in chest. I don't know, but we're going to try to fix that with the proper technique and form on this one right here. Next up, we're going to do a low to high dumbbell fly. It is the only dumbbell fly you'll ever see me doing. I also do this with bands. I also have a resistance machine that's like cables that I will do it with. As a matter of fact, your best bet in your gym is to grab a couple of cables, hog them up for a while. You're going to come from down across your body. Again, contracting that chest when you squeeze. You're going to use both hands, but one of mine's a little full. I don't want him to fall on the floor. And so I'm hanging on to that. But you're going to want to hang on to those, I call them stirrup handles in the gym, and just push them up with the chest, squeezing and contracting as you go. We're going to follow that with either a wide cable fly if you don't have the bands. First of all, I feel sorry for you if you don't at this point. All this talk for nothing about them. But I'm going to use the bands, and you're going to do a high to low crossover fly, crossing over again to emphasize smashing this area in your chest. That is it for this one. As always, I want you to like, subscribe, ring that little bell so you'll know when my next video is posted. You don't have to sit and anxiously wait for it. You will know exactly when it is posted. Thank you all for watching. Love you. Appreciate you for it. And remember, there is no such thing as staying the same. You're either striving to make yourself better or you are allowing yourself to get worse. It is shower time, so cue my title screen again. I'm out of here.